Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today is the day that I'm reviewing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always, starring David Yost, Walter Jones, Catherine Sutherland, Steve Cardenas, Karen Ashley, and Johnny Young Bosch. The Rangers come face to face with a familiar threat from their past, the middle of a global crisis. They are called on once again to be the heroes the world needs. So, as you guys know, Power Rangers is one of my huge guilty pleasures of all time. I love the MMPR series. I think I do kind of prefer Samurai and Megaforce and that sort of stuff over it because I grew up with those series, but I do like Mighty Morphin as I keep watching it, right? And so the fact that I heard that they were going to do an anniversary special for this, I was like, yes, sign me up. I'm really excited for it. The question was for me, is it going to deliver everything that is promised from the sneak previews and that sort of stuff, and the clips and stuff? And it really, really does. This is a love letter to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fans. This is one of those situations where it's like, not necessarily, like, Turtles maybe, but like, mainly Power Rangers fans never really got that sort of thing where their Power Rangers kind of matures with them. And this is that. This is a great special. And I love the emotional story that they give of, like, we've seen in the trailers of killing Trini and her daughter, how she deals with that, and how the Rangers need to stop Rita from going back in time and that sort of stuff. I thought that was really, really cool for a 30th anniversary special. I love that we see the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, especially the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, in a widescreen format with 4K footage and with better CGI. Some of the best CGI I've ever seen in our Power Rangers, really. Not fantastic CGI, but better CGI as I would, especially from a Power Rangers special like this. But yeah, and I think it doesn't help with the Netflix style budget that they have. I think that really helps this special out a lot. And the way that they kind of get around of Amy Jo Johnson and Austin St. John and JDF not being there is a little lazy, but overall it is kind of interesting of how they do it. Because especially when you hear, like, off screen, you would hear them go like, Pterodactyl, Triceratops, Tyrannosaurus, Dragonzord. And that gave me chills just hearing that. And I was like, ooh. And then during the fight that, I'm not going to spoil it, but like that sort of bit that you kind of hear past, and you do hear like voice quotes from them. Like, you do hear Jason's like, huh, huh, huh. And that sort of stuff. I just love that. I thought that was great of like acknowledging that the previous Rangers are still there and why they need to get, especially Rocky and Kat, into the special. And not having Karen Ashley be the Saber-tooth Tiger Yellow Ranger. I thought that was really, really cool. And seeing like Kat, Adam, Rocky, and Aisha standing in a room and interacting with Zach was just really cool, because they have talked to Walter at panels and stuff and conventions, but they've never really talked to them as characters ever, really, because Zach has never done it. So I thought that was very, very cool to see for a 30th anniversary special like this. Something that us Power Rangers fans would never have imagined in 30 years. So I think that this special takes around either before Dimensions in Danger or after the Dimensions in Danger Super Ninja Steel episode. Because Kat mentions twice about JJ and the fact that she hasn't told JJ about his father being captured and that sort of stuff. I was like, I wonder how they're going to do his story now. Because I would have thought that they were done JDF as like the kind of mentor training him and that sort of stuff, but because JDF is long gone, which rest his soul, I'll get into something about that in a minute. I'm fine with Kat doing it. She's had enough experience from kind of late season 3 of Mighty Morphin to Zeo to Turbo and I guess even Ninja Steel if you want to count that. But yeah, no, I thought that was really, really cool to see. And speaking of kids of past Rangers, I actually really like Mim's character in this. I thought that was really, really cool. And the fact that she has this whole storyline of seeking revenge for Trini and how she's dealing with that, and the fact that the first scene is literally like Billy and Zach going like, how are we going to tell her about this? Like we're just like, I don't know, what do we do? I thought that was really, really cool. So yeah, and then but the only thing that doesn't work for me in this special, I gotta be honest with you, is Robo Rita. I think that is a little too goofy. Like, I get why they did, because they want to keep it in the spirit and that sort of stuff, but like, because you do want some cheesy elements, but it's just like, you're speaking serious language, but your look is not giving that serious vibe at all. So that's just my little nitpick. And I guess the thing is too, the fact that it's Mighty Morphin Power Rangers once and always, this is not really negative for me, it's just a small, tiny nitpick. For those who watch all seasons of Power Rangers, or even grow up with the mom ones, right, they're on Netflix, like Dino Fury. They've got Lord Zed in Dino Fury now. They literally brought him from Mighty Morphin to Dino Fury. That was crazy. And the fact that they didn't have him in Once and Always, that was like, what? Why'd you not do that? But this thing does take place in like 2022, so I don't know if this special takes place around the same time as like Dino Fury. Like, it takes place before Dino Fury happened or after Dino Fury into Cosmic Fury, because we know that we're getting Cosmic Fury this year. That's going to be the 30th anniversary, like, special season of Power Rangers, and not just a special. And the fact that they had Goldar Maximus and Beast Morphers, the fact that they didn't get Goldar Maximus, like, I didn't mind if they didn't even get normal Goldar back, but the fact that you didn't get a Goldar in there and a Lord Zed in there, I'm just like, that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. But it's one of those things where it's just like, it's just kind of cool seeing Rita back anyway, so it's just like, I'll deal with it. Speaking of Rita, how she catches things, like, we're going to go more in depth on this. This is a little bit of a spoiler-ish review, but not like anything that gives away the plot. Something that happens, which you can't see in the trailers and the Entertainment Weekly photos, is that she has figures of like different Rangers from Power Rangers history. The fact that ties in, and that's in a way kind of going like, this is a celebration of the franchise and not just Mighty Morphin. But because it started with Mighty Morphin, that's the one we're going to focus heavily in the special on. And the fact that that's the one that I guess they need to improve the most with the special effects and shoot original footage for, that's the one that was like, yeah, let's do that. So I really, really liked that. Then we had a clip from, I want to say, the second season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And it was just so cool seeing Amy Jo Johnson as Kimberly playing the guitar, and then Zach, Billy, Trini, Jason, and Tommy all listening and watching her do it. It was just so heartwarming, because I was like, wow, the crew that this special's honouring is just so cool. I really, really like that. I think that there's some crazy stuff that you could do more of with, if you had like especially if JDF wanted to be in this, there's some really cool stuff that you could have done with him. I am going to watch it before I record a spoiler review for something else, but I want to take note that there's a specific thing at the opening that we already see in the trailers where they throw Trini off the cliff. Well, Rhea does anyway. And the shot goes on for longer when they're staying over the cliff and they're looking over it. There's something that one of the Rangers does that I'm like, I would believe more if this Ranger did it, not that Ranger. But I'll talk about that in the spoiler corner. But yeah, no, seeing the Megazord looking better than it did in the original series and the original Mighty Morphin movie was just so cool. And the fact that it looks like a Transformer now and not some cheesy toy guy in a suit thing was just so cool to see. And the fact that, like, that was just so cool seeing that for a reunion like this. That was so cool. At first, I thought that they were going to do it like the original series where they play the theme song and then they do that whole credits thing, introducing Once and Always. But no, they did at the end, and I got so hyped. I was like going like this. I was going like, yeah, go Power Rangers! I'm surprised that they didn't have that intro, because the way that they Like, I think that they wanted to set the mood and, like, not do a cheesy thing. But the way that they did at the end, I was like, oh my god, this is hype. I'm like, going like this, going like, yes, it's Morphin time! But it was so cool, so hype. So I'm going to give Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always 4 out of 5 stars. It's everything that Power Rangers fans were waiting for the past 30 years. A serious storyline with some really, really good emotional moments and some touches of cheesy and a great way to sell about 30 years before Cosmic Fury comes out. And this was just incredible. Yeah. But don't forget that me and my dad will be doing a Jack Films podcast episode discussion on this. It will be spoilers. So just look out for that. But yeah, I'm so excited for when that comes out. And I will do a Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers ranking of the different Rangers in Mighty Morphin, and I'll also do a Power Rangers movie ranking. So I'm excited for that. So guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Hit subscribe, also hit the little bell icon to get notified future videos that I make. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.